It's a sunny day in August 1953 as CNR train M233, the mixed train to Port Rowan, rolls through St. Williams, Ontario. I model a branch line set in a relatively flat rural area. With no mountain ranges or significant structures, trees have become a key vertical element on my layout. For example, the trees seen here help disguise an open staging area in the distance while framing the St. William station scene. To break up the vast expanses of farmland and provide a different modeling challenge, I separated the two towns on my layout with a stretch of track that follows a river course through a forest. To learn how to effectively model this, I paid a visit to the Lynn Valley Rail Trail, built on a segment of the roadbed over which my prototype ran more than 60 years ago. I model August, but walked the rail trail in spring. With leaves not yet on the trees, I could see further into the forest to better get ideas for my version of it. The forest is not uniformly thick. There are dense areas and areas that are sparse. Trees in a forest tend to be tall and skinny, unlike trees in town. They only grow leaves or needles where they reach the sun. This tree has needles only along one side. Across this field, the tree line follows the route of the Lynn River. The treetops aren't completely uniform, but it's easy to see there's not a great discrepancy in heights. In some places, the tree limbs meet above the rail trail to form a living tunnel. Greens, grays, and browns dominate the forest floor, but there's a lot of variety in this palette. And depending on the time of year being modeled, it's not all green either. The rail trail crosses the Lynn River in several locations. Trees lean over the water. On a layout, this can be used to screen the point where a river meets a backdrop. A duck shoots the rapids along the far bank. A willow has fallen into the river. Someone has cut back the old branches to protect the bridge from damage. Let's return to my layout now and explore my model of the Lin Valley. The mixed train enters the Lin Valley. The trees are much taller than the train and form a living tunnel, separating scenes to either side. They also help disguise a tight curve here. The track is well back from the layout's front edge. This is single track running, and the track was well tested before the trees were planted. Bright ferns catch the eye and invite visitors to look into the forest here. Sparsely planted trees with no bushes allow visitors to view the trestle over the Lynn River. Another view of the track is offered where the river meets the fascia. I built this forest from the backdrop forward. Unfinished trees are set in place in front to test sight lines. This area will be planted with bushes under the trees until the water tank scene is reached. The forest will be thinner near the tank so that operators can line up the tender fill hatch with the water spout. The Lynn River runs through the aisle for a short distance, then reappears on the layout. Trees between river and backdrop meet over the water to let the river disappear naturally from the scene. I write more about the trees on my layout in Volume 9 of The Missing Conversation from OST Publications.